Good morning, this is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and I'm down in my workshop, and the one thing I noticed that I did not have down here is I didn't have a smaller tabletop radio on my workbench. I did manage to squeeze in, and I'll show you right there, back in the background there is my Grundig 800 Monster, so I've got a place for it. But it's a little bit out of the way, so I wanted something that was right here. Matter of fact, I plan on putting this under that shelf right here so that I have a radio that I can quickly tune and get to easily. And one of the things I'm going to do, because we're getting into the stormy season, is I'm going to put this on an antenna switch so that I can switch the antenna off and away from the radio and on just by flipping a switch, instead of having to pull the radio out, connect it back up. So this morning I dug this out. This is the Radio Shack DX-394. I did a review of this ages ago, probably 3 or 4 years ago, and it's been sitting on my shelf in my office, and I don't think I've even turned it on maybe 3 times excuse me, up there. So we're going to see if this is going to work out for us. I'll tell you just a little bit about this radio because I did do a review. It's about 1995 vintage is when it came out, and it was a big seller because it had lots of features. It sold from Radio Shack for about $250. There is a ton of information about this radio because it was so popular. Also, it had quite a few problems, and I'll just briefly tell you about those problems. Well, I had a web page up here that listed them, and now I can't get back. Let me go back. Oh boy, there we go. Okay. I found a web page this morning that's in the UK that lists all the mods that you can do to improve this radio, and they're pretty simple mods. Now, for instance, the one I'm going to do almost immediately that I didn't realize there was an easy fix for it is this has the muting while tuning problem. And they call it anti-scuffing tuning mod. And it's a simple matter of pulling out a pin out of a connector that turns that circuitry off. So I'm going to do that mod. There is some negative things about that because you get this noise all the time on the radio, so it doesn't have that muting function that it had before. So that's one of the mods. I'm just going to list the other mods. It had a power supply mod because there was AC hum on the headphone jack due to improper filtering. Had an audio amplifier mod, don't remember what that one is. 455 kilohertz IF mod, an AGC mod, a noise blanker mod, a single sideband audio and noise blanker mod, a DSP modification, or DSP module installation, and a DRM module installation, and a control knob pointer mod. So there was a lot of mods for this, and it helped address some of those shortcomings of this radio. But otherwise, this was a pretty popular radio. It's long wave, medium wave, and short wave, and it's pretty much continuous. Has AM, FM, single sideband, CW, CW1, has fine tuning knob right here, main tuning knob here. You can set the tuning increments by these buttons here, step up and step down, so you can actually get it to tune down to 1 hertz, I believe. Maybe it's 1 kilohertz. yeah, 1 kilohertz, down to 1 kilohertz. So that you can actually, by changing that step, you can change this from broad tuning to fine tuning, and then not even have to use this little fine tuning knob. The little fine tuning knob is kind of small, so you'd want to stick with this knob as much as possible. It has direct tune, so you can direct tune a frequency. I believe it does have memories. Let me just check the manual here real quick. I haven't used this radio except for just a quick test for ages. I don't see any mention. Oh yeah, temporarily say you can temporarily save a frequency. Okay. I guess it's only got one tuning, one memory bank. I don't know. Like I say, I'm not reviewing this. I'm just trying to show it to you and what I'm attempting to do with it. This is the headphones jack. And if I turn it around, let's see what's the best way. It has a lot of features on the back too. Got a standard antenna connection. This is a attenuator switch. Got an inconvenient on the back, but that's where it is. It's got record out, and let me see. I can't even see it. The light's not right. Oh, it's got another antenna connection for just a long wire antenna. It's got an external speaker jack. It's got DC power in if you want to operate this on in your car. And it's got a reset button in case the processor gets confused. It also has, whoops, I knocked one of the legs down. It's got these two little legs on the bottom, so you can have it on a little bit of an angle. And it also has an antenna jack that you screw in an antenna, telescopic antenna for shortwave listening, besides the antenna jack on the back. Got, I think, two times and a timer, and I think, I don't know. The display on this is getting a little dim. If you got the lights completely off, pretty easy to read, or if you have a good strong light with the backlight off, which is right here, there's the backlight off, you can read it pretty good, either of those two cases. RF gain, here's RF gain control, fine tune, that's about it. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm going. I want to set this up. Like I say, it's a pretty good radio. Right now, the band conditions on shortwave are absolutely terrible. The solar flux index is like in the low 70s. I mean, that's just bad. That's like the sun has gone out. But I was receiving this. This is an amateur radio net on Wednesdays on 3.910, and it's a buy-sell net. See if it's still going on. Yeah, it's still going on, but whoever's transmitting right now is very weak to me. Okay, the guy's saying that the guy that was supposed to be transmitting his audio is kaput, so that's why we couldn't hear anything. So anyway, I think this is a pretty nice radio. Like I say, it sold originally for about $250. I've seen them on eBay from ones that are really beat up but still operational for about $50 to I saw one this morning that was $500. You know, you get those on eBay, kind of squirrely. I think they're just fishing to see if somebody doesn't know what the heck it is and see if they could pull in a fish. So anyway, if you enjoyed this show, once I get it set up, I'll do some more shows on it to kind of show you how well it works. And that's it. So as I was getting ready to say, if you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, or if you have anything you want me to go over, to review, if I've done radios in the past and I didn't do a very detailed review, just let me know. I'll try to work them in. Oh, jeez. What an idiot I am. Okay, bye-bye.